If you are finding yourself with a lot of questions or feeling confused after going through the first and second acts of Nod-Krai, you are not alone. The revelation of the true past shows that our traveler's beloved siblings woke us up from stasis long after the spaceship crashed. This event makes everyone wonder why weren't our siblings in the crashed spaceship with us? How did they escape before us? To make sense of this, let's piece together everything we know so far and explore the possible answers. I'll arrange all the information we have in chronological order. Bear in mind that this may change as more information is revealed, but I've arranged it in a way that makes the most sense to me. For the purpose of this video, let's assume we picked Lumen as the Traveler. Through our journey, we learn Aether first appeared during the era of Khaenri'ah. During that time, he somehow has lost the memory of his twin sister, Lumen. Aether has been living in Khaenri'ah as a prince before the Cataclysm, and developed a strong sense of belonging to the nation. During the Cataclysm, as his nation was about to be destroyed, a young woman named Deradith approached Aether and showed him his spaceship key. This act brought back memories of his sister, and he made the difficult choice to abandon Khaenri'ah to find her. This is where we see Aether opening the spaceship to wake Lumen up when Columbina shows her the truth past. So we can assume that everything Aether told Lumen in Natelin was indeed true. After Aether woke Lumen up from the spaceship, I think this is where both of them attempted to leave Teyvat. However, they ended up being confronted by Asmodee, who is later on revealed as one of the Four Shades. During the fight, Aether ended up being sealed in a cube by Asmodee while Lumen is sent to the current future. I think this is the reason why Lumen is so confused and having trouble remembering what had happened in Teyvat for being in stasis for so long. As for what happens next, Lumen simply travels with Paimon all around Teyvat. But what about Aether? What happened to him? I believe Asmodee just sent him back to Khaenri'ah, where he witnessed the destruction of his nation. He then spent his days roaming Teyvat in search of Lumen to no avail since his sister had been transported 500 years into the future. According to Dainsleif, Aether had been traveling with him around Teyvat but later decided to go their separate ways. I believe this then led to Aether's encounter with Caribert as he continued his journey alone through Teyvat. Throughout her journey, Lumen has several indirect encounters with both Aether and the Abyss. At their very first indirect meeting was when Aether attacked Mondstadt by corrupting Dvalin. Their initial reunion occurred when she ventured into the Spiral Abyss alongside Donsleif. During this meeting, Aether revealed he no longer wished to leave Teyvat, instead stating his new mission was to save the world from the heavenly principles. Lunin, having only just begun their own journey, were left completely bewildered and clueless about the reasons for her siblings' sudden change of heart. Lumen catches a glimpse of the events surrounding Aether's encounter with Kolthar Alberich, who is trying to revive his son, Caribert. While trying to help Caribert, they stumble upon an abyss being believed to be one of the 5 sinners whose name is Verdifulnir. It seems like this could be the event which led Aether to begin joining the abyss, as Elberich starts referring to him as the Prince. When Lumen was exploring Natelin, she found her spaceship key inside a cave along with a mysterious Helichurl. The Helichurl immediately ran away upon seeing her. Following this, she had a strange encounter with Deradif. After touching her hand, Lumine was able to see the monster that was attacking her. Then one day, Lumen witnessed the Cataclysm event with Deradif, which made her realize that Deradif was actually from Khaenri'ah 500 years ago. Aether suddenly appeared and revealed his mission was to revive Khaenri'ah. This is when we begin to understand why Aether chose Khaenri'ah over his sister Lumen. His decision stems from his guilt for abandoning them during the Cataclysm. Still, he didn't try to stop Deradif from getting the spaceship key, because he didn't want his past self to miss the chance to reunite with Lumen. Aether also seems to sense a presence during his conversation with Lumen. Was it Asmodee who has been watching him? The sign that appeared for a brief moment before vanishing as soon as Aether noticed it does bear a striking resemblance to her initial appearance in the opening scene. Nonetheless, a question remains. How did the spaceship key end up in the cave? I was under the impression that Deradif had already given the key to Aether, while Lumen believed the Hilichurl she met in the cave was Deradif. I don't believe this is the case, as Deradif is a native of Khaenri'ah. Only those who are not native to Khaenri'ah are cursed to become Hilichurls. I think the reason the spaceship key was in the cave hasn't been revealed yet. Could it be a mistake by the writer? Or maybe that Hilichurl we saw was actually our beloved sibling, Aether, since he's not actually from Khaenri'ah. We can't say for certain, but we do know Aether was the last person with the key. And with that, we conclude what could be the possible timeline of what we know about the Traveler and her siblings' journey in Teyvat so far. One biggest question still remains: how did Aether end up in Conria while Lumen remained in stasis inside the spaceship? There's a possibility that Nod-Krai was not the first place the siblings arrived together. They likely arrived in Conria, where an event separated them. This could be why Lumen was left stranded alone in stasis at Nod-Krai. Nothing is certain yet, of course, until our traveler finds the spaceship. Maybe Lumen will find some recordings that give her clues about what really happened. I'm excited for the next update, and I'm hopeful we'll get more answers in the next act. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if I missed any key information. See you next time. Bye for now.